Sljedeće predavanje je jedne institucije koja funkcioniše po američkom sistemu obrazovanja, koji je dokazano jedan od najboljih sistema obrazovanja na svetu. To je American University in Bulgaria. Naše kolege sa AUBG univerziteta, kako ga popularno zovu i studenti, a i sam stav univerziteta, će započeti za 4 minuta, tako da budite sa nama u 16:15 i počet ćemo predavanje sa the American University in Bulgaria. So welcome to our platform again. Hi. Can you hear me well?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, it's perfect. So welcome to our Study Abroad Week 2021. I hope you had a nice time until this point of your presentation. I already said a few words about the AUBG. I have a special feeling for your institution whatsoever. So a great American institution in Europe, near our country, which offers amazing liberal arts programs, liberal arts system of studying, where you can guys choose your major subjects and then minor subjects of your choice. My dear colleague will tell you more about this amazing institution, and feel free to ask any question you might have. I will pass the questions to you, and sorry if I interrupt, you know, if my head just pops up, it's another question for you. So you can share your screen now, and I will tell you if everything is okay with the presentation, so you can start whenever you feel ready.
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, perfect. Everything.
Perfect.
Okay.
First of all, thank you very much for having me and for this wonderful opportunity. I have a chance to tell you all about American University in Bulgaria and the most important, what it can offer you. And my name is Victoria. And before we will start with the presentation and me telling you everything I know about this place, I want everybody who is listening, watching us now, just sit down and take some time and think about who you are and what exactly you want to be. Do you want to be a fearless explorer or a free thinker? Do you consider yourself as a brave leader or creative visionary? Or maybe you're an inspiring change maker or passionate entrepreneur? All of these faces that you saw on your screen are our students and the messages and the goals that they are going and working towards for these 4 years. And it's happening because from the moment all of them entered ABG, and you including, you will become the center of attention. ABG offers liberal art education. So what does it mean? Personally, for me, I see it as a freedom, because our students choose what subject that they want to take, what professor they want to work with, at what time, what majors they mix and match. These are the 4 years where you can explore yourself, explore your options, and see what you want to do, make mistakes, all of it is okay. And after all of these years of hard work, you will graduate with 2 diplomas, US and EU. Because we are accredited in the both places, after the graduation, you continue your studies or you can start working in both continents. Also, benefit of the liberal art education in ABG is that you can combine up to 2 majors and 2 minors without additional cost. So all of these majors that you see on the screen, as well as minors, it's what is available in ABG now. We also not here to tell you what you cannot do. So if you are interested in business administration and let's say literature, you can combine them both. There is no limit of what you can do. You can also make every minor that you see on the screen as a major, and we offer self-design major as well. We know about like a fact, there is a diploma, there is a major, but one of the most important is the skills that you gather, because these are the skills for your future job, for whatever you're gonna do after your graduation. Creativity, research, leadership, global awareness, all of the skills that you are training during your classes or when you have a group project or creating a cool event with your student club. That's what you train, you practice, and you try yourself in. And we are also a small university. We have just a little bit more than 1,000 students in total, which means that we offer small class sizes. It's big advantage because you have time for yourself to express. There is between like 20, 25 students in the class. So it means that professor will know you, you can reach to them. They also have working hours outside of the classes. So you can just schedule a meeting, meet with them, share your ideas. Some of the professors are helping to find the jobs or give you advice of how to write the paper or what to do for yourself, for you the best. And speaking of professors, they are coming from all around the world. We have professors from US, EU countries such as Spain, Germany, Italy, and other countries as New Zealand. All of our professors coming from different backgrounds. They graduated universities from all around the world, and they are bringing it all, bringing whatever experience they had and just give it to their students. And if you want to experience a different international environment, ABG is partnering with more than 300 universities around the world. You can go for semester or two in Europe with Erasmus Plus project and ISEP from US. It's a wonderful opportunity. Some students just want to challenge themselves and try or go to another country or go to the country they are curious about and want to live for a little bit, and as well as take the classes that we don't offer in ABG, something that you want to study and feel that it will be helpful for you. So yeah, definitely take advantage from it. Community, it's a very, very big and important word in our university, in ABG. We know how important it is, people who are around us. Our students are interesting, talented, with different background. They are coming from a lot of different countries. We have more than 40 nationalities on the campus. And one of the ways to celebrate this diversity is through event, International Week, that is full with presentation about different countries. They are telling and sharing their tradition, history, and so on. And in the end, we organize so-called Food Fest. We put booths around the sport hall. Everybody cook for days and share the food. The event is just full with food, drinks, dances, traditional costumes, and I hope we will able to have it on ground again. I cannot wait to eat again sarni, Yona, I hope I pronounced it correctly, and skara. So all of it is just an amazing experience. And of course, student clubs. It's extraordinary work that they do in clubs. So imagine that for the year, they need to find sponsors, promote the event, do the digital campaigns, invite speakers, and so on and so on. It's a hard work, but rewarding, because this is one of the chances for you to try yourself on practice, challenge yourself, do something, because I'm sure you all have interests that you would like to continue with. And in the end, you see the result, like a big event or the influence that you made to other people. We have different clubs. Radio Aura is the oldest club. Hiking club, because of nature in Bulgaria, it's amazing. ABG Daily, where mass communication students are going for. And the one that you see on the screen, it's musical. They do, like, they create their own play and travel with it around Bulgaria. So, and of course, we have Olympics Club. So the club that makes everybody stay active and do things and do sport. They organize events, small events during the year. And after that, it's a big Olympics where they invite ABG graduates. They all play team games and do small medals for every competition. It's a wonderful and fun weekend. All of the events that you see on the screens, that's what we do, that we offer hackathons, conferences, guest lecture, and so on and so on. One event in particular that I want to talk a bit more is career fair. Of course, it's important to know that you will have a job, you will have something that you will do and love after graduation. So from our side, we are organizing career fair every year. So companies from Bulgaria, international companies come to campus, present themselves, tell what they do, how they do, and after that, you will have a chance to present yourself as well. It's making a connection, networking. Some students find this way internship or job even. And yeah, it's one of the helpful events that we have. On this beautiful campus that you can see on your screen, it's surrounded by mountains and it's beautiful, it's green and everything in one place or in the walking distance. We have everything needed for comfortable living and for your studies. We offer dormitories, we call them skaptoparas, sport facilities inside and outside, gym, library. It's me personally favorite place on campus because it's just calm, beautiful, comfortable. It has a special atmosphere and a library atmosphere. And also we have the biggest English language book collection on Balkans. We also offer give a chance to go to MAC Club and use theater. ABG located in the small city. We have around 70,000 people living in Blagoevgrad, very young city. We have another university. There's a lot of high schools, so most of the people that you will see on the streets are young people. And another advantage is that we are not far away from the capital, Sofia. So with 1 hour, hour and a half, you can be in the capital and go and travel around. We are having Banskor near us. It's less than an hour away, famous with ski resort. So on 8th of December, the student day where our students go for vacation and take a break and practice winter sport. And also we are on the border with Greece. So 2.5 hours and you can be on the beach. And I hope some of you had a chance to visit Bulgaria, explore it, or maybe we'll do that in the future. Amazing nature, it has so much to offer, and this peace and green around, and also architecture. I would recommend if you're a student and you're in Bulgaria, just go to different cities. It's full with history, architecture, it's cozy, comfortable, safe. And slowly we came to the big question: what is to expect in your future tomorrow? ABG employment rate is 99.8%. It's very impressive because pretty much all of our students continue with their studies or start working after the graduation. And also when they meet, they create different ideas and start their business idea. And by the end, 11% of them become business owners or partners. Now on the screen will pop up different logos. I think you will, if you don't know all of them, but most of them for sure, it's where you can find our ABG alumni, Apple, Cola, Discovery, and so on. And as I already mentioned, ABGers are also going and continue studying. Here are some universities where our students continue with master degree or PhD. There are some of them on the screen. Now when you have a little bit better idea of what you want or what is ABG, I would like to let you know how you can become part of our community society. Admissions process is very simple. So the first step is start application form, submit all the required documents there, such as transcript, essay, 2 recommendation letters, CV, English proficiency. It's very important because the whole education in ABG is delivered in English. So just for your comfort and to make sure that you will be able to study well, we require English proficiency test. We have the whole list on the website, so you can check and choose what works for you the best. We accept TOEFL, IELTS, not long ago, Duolingo. So you can just pick the one that is suiting you. And you will be invited for interview with some of my colleagues. Nothing to be worried about. I don't know why people are so stressed by interviews. It's just friendly conversation. We just want to know a little bit more about you, about your interests, and also you will have chance to ask your questions. Optional part of the application process, but needed for some students, is application for financial assistance or Fafsa. So if you financial needy, you can just apply and receive some of the financial aid support. March 1st is the deadline to remember. It's our yearly admissions, and it's the best scholarship offers and opportunities is by that deadline. Let's talk about tuition and fees. The one that you can see on the screen is for the academic year 21-22. So without any scholarship and any support is $12,600 per year. You also see prices for housing. It depends on which skaptopara, in which dorm you wanna live or gonna live, and also which room you will choose. And student activity fee, it's for all the facilities, supporting the facilities, and some of it is going for the budget for the student clubs. So whatever they will spend also on their events. But I know it's gonna be scary, but there are the ways how we can, from our side, help you. If you will submit everything by March 1st, you will have 2 guaranteed scholarships, 10% for 4 years and 10% for first year. Also, depending on your merit, you can get from 0 to 30%, and based on your financial aid, financial need, if you submit all the documents for financial aid, you can get from 0 to 20%. So all of them can be combined. You can get some from merit, some from financial aid. Just keep in mind that it's competition-based awarding of the scholarship. So the best students will get the merit scholarship, and the best or the most needed will get financial aid. And we also offer donor scholarship. It's at least the full list you can find on our website. Depending on the donor's requirement, there is like depending on the country, depending on the GPA, depending on the your English level, you can be awarded for donor scholarship. Don't worry, you don't have to submit documents separately for all the scholarships. After you will submit your application, you will be reviewed for everything that we have at the moment available. Also, there are the ways to finance your education. So scholarships, the one that I already mentioned. Student loans, we have the office that helps students get the loan. Work on campus. I'm a bit biased. I invite everybody for admissions office, but you can work in different offices on campus, paid by hours. And the good part that you will get it when you are free. So nobody will take you from the lectures. The lectures will be priorities, and when you have free time, you can just work on campus. And summer work and travel, maybe some of you already know about this program, where for 3 months, students go for summer to work. And after that, most of the students pay their tuition, thankful for the savings that they did make during the summer. This is mostly for me. I hope you have some questions prepared for me, and we can go through them.
Yes, we received a couple of questions, but I didn't want to interrupt until you finish your presentation. So we have a question. Do you accept the C1 diploma of English grade A?
No. You can see on the website what are the requirements for English. C1 is the correct level, so definitely I can say that in this term, you at least know that your English is enough, but we do require one of the tests such as TOEFL, IELTS, and Duolingo.
I think this student asked for Cambridge CAE level.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just guys keep the record of should it be not more than 2 years after you sit for exam, but CAE is usually accepted to most of the universities. What is the situation at AUBG? Do you recognize Cambridge English proficiency tests, or it should be TOEFL or Duolingo or IELTS?
Yes, we do accept Cambridge, and in some of the cases we do have waivers. So, for example, if the student is studying for 3 years in English in accredited high school, they can get waiver based on that they already studied in English. So there are the cases where we make waivers for some of the students, as long as they can prove that they speak English. This is the main point.
Okay, thank you. And what is the average GPA needed for a scholarship?
It's every year different, because some students, count with a perfect 6 score, let's say 6 out of 6 or 5 out of 5. And after that, and there are 20 of them. So of course it's raised the average up. But I can say you the minimum is 3 out of 4 GPA. This is kind of like a guarantee that you will be accepted. And after that, depending on what are the scores for others, it can be awarded with a scholarship.
Mm-hmm. I have another question. On your web page, it is stated that you take into consideration C1. So this is again related to the CAE diploma of English language proficiency. So it will be recognized, as Vicky said. They take into consideration different factors. So this will definitely work if you are if you passed your C1 with A. It's enough for you to start your study program. Do you have campus only in Blagoevgrad? That is another question.
Yes, we have campus only in Blagoevgrad. In Sofia, it's our master program, MBA. That's the only one that we have in Sofia. Everything else is in Blagoevgrad, all together in one place or in walkable distance.
Okay, and another question regarding the MBA program. Do you have any scholarships available for the MBA program?
I believe yes. Other colleagues are responsible for that, and they can give you better details. But I think yes, we have scholarship for that too. And also just keep in mind that for our MBA program, you need to have an experience, working experience. So this is one of the requirements that I'm sure and aware about.
Yeah, for most of the MBA programs, the professional experience is needed. So guys, if you plan to apply for the MBA of AUBG, make sure that you have at least 2 years of professional experience as additional to your application. I see no more questions regarding the programs at AUBG. So feel free to use your time to visit AUBG virtual booth. You can download their brochure there. You can watch a beautiful video. I have to admit, Vicky, that I always loved your the presentations made by your university. It's always like you have a team every year, and it's really, you know, focused on what students actually ask, like questions. I have another question. It's about the prices of the campus. So I think you had it on one of the slides.
Yeah.
But, can you please repeat it, like the dorms, like the prices of the dorms?
Yeah, let me just share one more time. Mm-hmm. I believe it was here. So we have 3 Skaptoparas, first, second, and third, and depending on the room that you will choose. The first one you can see 1,416. It's for the apartment, so-called apartment. So again, there's 2 people who are living in one room and 2 people living in another, and they're sharing the bathroom. This is so-called apartment. Again, everything is what you need: shelves, bed, mattress, desk, and so on is there. Refrigerator. 1,600, it's in Skaptopara 2, double room. So it means that 2 people living in one room, and they have they have their own bathroom. Skaptopara 3, it's the newest building, so everything is pretty much freshly made, so that is why it's slightly more expensive, and it's 1,800, and it's also a smaller. That's all the prices per year. Yeah, and another thing just to keep in mind, that all the scholarship that you can get, it's going only for tuition fees. For housing, student activity fee, visa, tickets, and so on are not covered by scholarships.
Okay, and there is a question regarding the scholarships. So can I combine different scholarship, and is there a full scholarship for AUBG?
Yes, it's pretty much a combination of a lot of things. As I said, 10% if you apply for March 1st, merit, financial need, and in the end, you are getting a scholarship. It will be all described in acceptance letter. We are normally writing like what is given for what, so you will be absolutely clear with whatever you received. We do offer full scholarships. This year we had a student from Serbia who got full scholarship, so it's a possible. It just we have a limited amount of them.
Okay, so if guys, this is all regarding the questions. Yes, no more questions. So Vicky, thank you so much for your presentation. As always, very informative and very nicely done, you know, with really the key information for our students. Please, guys, you can still book one-on-one meetings with Victoria and find out more about your specific profile and how you can fit into this American institution, and finally get a double degree recognized in the US and Europe. Thank you, and
thank you very much.
In Blagoevgrad then.
Yes, it's wonderful. It was a wonderful time. Thank you again. I hope I will see you all on campus soon. And if you have any questions, you can always reach to me. And we also have a chance. You also have a chance to speak with a current student if you have more specific question regarding major and so on. You can stay in touch with the students too.
Okay, thank
Thank you very much.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good evening.
Ciao.